I'm an asshole sometimes, and because I'm an asshole, I would like to belabor a point. Donald J. Trump said on February 2nd, 2017, Iran was on its last legs and ready to collapse until the United States came along and gave it a lifeline in the form of the Iran deal. $150 billion. They just crossed out the 150 and put 300 billion because, you know, when you think about it, he's always trying to outdo Obama because of, well, the racism. He's a racist is what he is. It all comes down to size. Come on, think about it, guys. Stormy told us, and you know what they say about... Anyway, he hates him. Probably because every single wife he's had would pay money to fuck Obama. That's just my take. But like I said, I'm an asshole. But he did say this, and so somebody just crossed out the date and put the 14th of June instead, 2026, and crossed it out and put 300 billion. And he's got to outdo Obama in every way, so might as well double the pallets of cash. I'm not done. I loved this one. MAGA, time to learn a new word. Capitulation. Other forms. Capitulations. Capitulation is the act of surrendering or giving up. If you enter a pie eating contest when you're already full, you'll probably have to end up in a state of capitulation. 375 Ranger said, just think about $300 billion. How much would Pakistan charge Iran for a working nuclear weapon? How many weapons and rockets would $300 billion for Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthi fighters build? Art of the deal. Iran says Trump agreed to $300 billion to rebuild Iran. $24 billion in frozen assets to be released. Iran claims some of that money has already been handed over. The picture says it all. And if you're just listening, it's Obama standing with a little pallet of cash up to his mid-thigh that says $1.7 billion. And then Trump next to him, looking like the buffoon he fucking is, standing at a tilting forward, but with his arms out, going, look, 300 billion. I beat Obama. Obama says, we pulled it off without firing a missile. We got 97% of their enriched uranium out. They were able to maintain a modest civilian nuclear program for energy. There's no dispute that it worked. None. And we didn't have to kill a whole bunch of people or shut down the Strait of Hormuz. He said that on the Stephen Colbert Show before he was canceled by Trump. Free speech. I love free speech. It's my favorite kind of speech. It's free. And I swore an oath. I remember I put my hand very near to the Bible and I said, I swore an oath to defend and protect the Constitution of the United States. I didn't mean a word of it, but I said it. And here I am. Art of no deal. Obama's Iran policy, pallet of cash. Trump's Iran policy, planes on fire, and 1, 2, 3 pallets of cash. Iran has been around for thousands of years. When you deal with a country like that, and it comes to any kind of negotiation, you have a team of college-educated negotiators who are well-versed on foreign policy, history. Let's not forget history. Read a book, would ya, Steve Witkoff? Trump's golfing buddy and real estate guy? Oh, Jared Kushner, who's being paid by you-know-who, but is being sent in our stead to negotiate for us? Come on. We elect diplomats in this country to represent us diplomatically. We elect those people that we want to wear the face of America in public. We didn't elect any of these fucking bozos. None of them. I'm not even sure about Trump. Ashley Sinclair has receipts. Oh, and just to come back to me being an asshole, breaking, the algae in the reflecting pool has agreed to stop growing in exchange for a $300 billion pallet of cash. You know, when you paint the bottom of a reflecting pool blue and you try to turn it into a pool, and then the algae comes back, because that was the original problem in the first place, it requires engineers. Not your pool guy, right? It requires engineers to fix this problem that's been a problem for decades. Then they were caught dumping hydrogen peroxide by the bottle into the reflecting pool to kill the algae, which also killed the paint. It also stripped the paint off the bottom of the reflecting pool, so now it's just floating in the water with the algae. I mean, I guess it's in good company, right? Are you fucking kidding me? This is why our government does not do no-bid contracts. We make people compete for government money, for our taxpayer dollars, which we work hard to earn. And we just don't want to be just given away, just handed over by the billions, and emptying our treasury, just like they did with our military. Our munitions are low. Not only we only had 4 more weeks of oil left, and we still do, now that this Iran deal has been blown up by you-know-who, because he didn't want it in the first fucking place. I mean, didn't Trump understand the assignment when he joined in to this ill-conceived... He's known as being Mr. Iran, because that's all he talks about, is getting a U.S. president on board to bomb Iran. Lord knows he's asked all of them. Just because you're the only one stupid and short-sighted enough to follow along. I mean, Jesus Christ, people. We've let these people inside, and now they're running things and ripping things up and installing AI into systems that shouldn't require AI, and they're building a mass surveillance state now with our own money. We're going to pay to be surveilled by our own government. Trump's America. Make America great again. By the way, it was never great. Make it great again? You mean you want to own slaves again? That's what that means. Make America great again. Harken back to a time where you could just say the N-word in public, because, you know, we're all racist back then. Yeah. We know that's the time you want to go back to.